Are your car designs boring? Does your creative voice sound like a broken record, just playing the same stuff everyone else is? You know that feeling, right? You think you've got this insane concept, but then it looks kind of like something we've always seen before. What if I told you the ultimate secret to a mind-blowing design isn't about copying trends, but about your unique story? Let's go. So, how do you even start this epic journey? It all kicks off by looking inside, figuring out what your inner compass is screaming at you, what truly gets you hyped. And guess what? It's not always other car. Could it be a peregrine falcon diving at like 200 miles per hour? The unbreakable strength of an ancient castle? Or maybe the crazy awesome patterns in nature? The biggest car designers get ideas from everywhere: fashion, tech, even huge cultural moments. Think about legendary designs like the Volkswagen Beetle or Ford Mustang. They weren't just metal box. They captured a whole generation. They told a massive story. Before you even think about drawing lines, ask yourself, what big ideas, what core values do you want your designs to shout from the rooftops? Pure over-the-top luxury, raw unleashed power, super smart, eco-friendly innovation, or maybe just fun and chaos. This main idea, your design philosophy, is the bedrock of your style. At the same time, you gotta be a super spy watching the world like a hawk. Check out current trends, not copy them, but see which way the future is headed. Figuring out what's gonna feel fresh and insane in 3, 5, or even 10 years, that's a gigantic skill. This insane mix, understanding the global vibe and where it's going, plus your own totally unique inspirations, that's the launchpad, the DNA of our distinct style. Okay, inner compass locked and loaded, amazing. Now the real fun explodes, the exploration phase. This is where your brain melts, start to become stuff you can actually see and touch. And honestly, sketching is the absolutely heart and soul of it. Every jaw-dropping car design, whether it's a multi-million-dollar hypercar or the slickest little city whip, started as a simple sketch. And don't be scared of those messy, wild, emotional hand-drawn sketches. That's where the spirit, the true fire of your vision first bursts through. Let your pencil or marker just go crazy. Get the big feeling down before you get stuck on tiny, boring details. As your ideas get real, digital sketching tools offer some unbelievable ways to make them even better. You can play with insane shading to make the form pop, texturing to hint at crazy materials, and super sharper lines to define those signature moves that make your design yours. This isn't just making pretty pictures. It's like a high-stakes negotiation with your own brain. Some sketches will be totally fails, and that's perfectly fine. Every whoops is a lesson, shoving you closer to a design that feels completely you. The biggest secret here: never stop experimenting. Try out different proportions, mess with how light and shadows mesh onto the surface, and really push the boundaries of what you think is even possible. We're also seeing some insane AI and 3D sketching tools coming out, giving designers new ways to see their ideas explode into reality and tweak them instantly. Yo, if this guide to creating a totally unique design style is blowing your mind, just imagine what else you could create with more secrets. Smash that subscribe button and slam the bell. You don't want to miss our next dive into creative insanity. Alright, we've explored it like crazy. Now it's time to forging, taking those raw electrifying ideas and hammering them into a clear, unbreakable visual identity. This is where those core values we obsessed over earlier they become your non-negotiable design laws. Think about how these values actually blast their way into the design. What kind of a grille screams "I'm rich" versus "I'm fast"? How can a headlight design look super smart or maybe a little dangerous? This thinking goes beyond just one car. It's about building an entire brand, even if you're just dropping one concept bomb. A logo that sticks in your brain, a color scheme that pops, and the right fonts. They all team up to crank your design's personality to 11. Refinement is like this constant battle royale between your widest creative brain blasts and what's actually possible. Your sketches will morph and evolve as you get feedback and start thinking about the real world stuff, aerodynamics, safety. Can these things even be built? This is where 3D modeling using tools like computer-aided styling and even virtual realities totally dominates. It lets you see and tweak your car's shape in full glorious 3D. Eventually, getting to physical prototypes, even mini models, helps lock down the design, make sure every tiny piece works flawlessly with the others. A ton of huge names like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Skoda actually have intense internal design wars and team showdowns, tweaking and perfecting designs for years. And finally, the grand reveal. This is where your perfectly crafted style makes its colossal debut. How you show it off is everything. Your sketches and renderings needs to be crisp, professional, and totally sell your insane vision. It's often the tiny things that make the biggest splash. The perfect flash of light on chrome, the super clean line where a door meets the body, the unique look of the daytime running lights. These are the details that can take a design from just pretty good to holy moly, I'll never forget that. But the mission doesn't end when the car is unleashed. The car design world is always moving, with new materials and tech constantly appearing and creating fresh battlegrounds. Imagine a self-healing paint, surfaces that can change shape, or how sick it would be to integrate augmented reality right into the driving experience. Making this kind of epic innovations part of your style shows that your designs aren't just eye candy. They are smart and from the future. A truly unique style doesn't just make people do a double take. It tells a story, sparks an emotion, and can even help decide where the design goes next. Look, developing a unique style in car design, it's an artistic marathon, not a 100-meter dash. It's a journey of knowing yourself, trying stuff out again and again and again, and never giving up on your core vision. It's about respecting the amazing designs that came before you while fearlessly sketching out what's next. You absolutely have what it takes to stop being boring and start forging a visual identity that is unmistakably, powerfully you. Now, if you're serious about taking your portfolio to the next level and want my guidance, click on the card above to watch the video with the detailed information about my one-on-one mentoring program. We'll talk about your goals, your design style, and how to make your portfolio truly stand out. So, what's the very first step you're gonna take today to start defining your unique style? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this inspiration exploding. And if you're ready to keep this creative journey going, make sure you're subscribed. Until the next time, keep designing and keep innovating like legends. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.